What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. So if you can hear my voice a little bit, it's because OBS was being really stupid. So I'm just talking over this. Doing mission 4, recorded it a million times. OBS was killing me, but I'll put in my word here and there. I hope you enjoy. There was
All right, Slick, let's get tactical.
3 practice missions.
On this mission, we're going to go out and practice one of the most fundamental skills in the radar intercept. It's the baby step in BVR aerial warfare. After we get a few intercepts under our belt, we're going to go out and have some fun learning LAT. That stands for Low Altitude Tactics and Training.
Yes, sir.
Chief, connect ground air supply.
The secret to performing a professional radar intercept to a stern conversion is to place your aircraft into a series of gates at specific ranges so that you'll roll out directly behind the target. In today's mission, we have a cooperative non-maneuvering bandit.
Roger that.
I'll take off before you and head out to the range first to play the role of bandit. You and Chig will be the fighter. Copy?
Yes, sir.
I'm closing the canopy.
Alrighty, so let's get everything going. Another thing that's been happening is I think the mission's been glitching because at the end it doesn't give me the passing or mission completed. Alright, let's put that there. We got thunder. Alrighty. We got the stored heading. When you got the ASH there, that's the stored heading. And it goes so fast. There he goes. Perfect. You'll see it go in a minute. Takes a little bit of time, but look at it. Now, once it passes that first little tick, you'll see it fly through. And there they are taking off. And look at that. Looked at the takeoff, came back, and it was already done. And we're about to taxi. You'll see it now. All right, here we go.
Okay, ready. Nose clearance, Gunfighter 1-1, ready to copy Alpha North Wheel. Gunfighter 1-1, nose clearance. You're cleared north wheel via the Dream 6 departure of NS5. Squawk 4021, departure frequency will be 273.55. Squawk 4021, departure 273.55, Gunfighter 1-1, copy. Gunfighter 1-1, read that correct. Contact ground on 275.8 prior to taxi. Roger, switching ground.
2-1, 2 A-10s at Thunder, ready to taxi with Alpha.
Tusk 2-1, ground. Taxi Bravo, Golf Alpha. Hold short, runway 03 right.
Taxi Bravo, Golf Alpha, hold short 03 right, Tusk 2-1.
Nose ground, Gunfighter 1-1 at Foxtrot, ready to taxi with Alpha.
03 right there.
Gunfighter 1-1, Nellis ground, turn left Foxtrot, right Alpha, cross runway 03 left, hold short 03 right. Roger that, left Foxtrot, right Alpha, cross 03 left, hold short 03 right, Gunfighter 1-1. Takeoff checklist, brakes. Check okay, accumulator pressure up. Fuel. Normal feed, auto transfer, dump off, transfer checked, feed tanks full, bingo set. Canopy closed, locks engaged, lights out, stripes aligned, handle in closed position. Closed, locks engaged, light out, seal inflated, handle in closed position. Seat arm, top and bottom, command eject aft, strap in 6 ways. Arm on, top and bottom, MCO and window, strapped in 6 ways. SAS. All on. ATLS. On. Circuit breakers. All in. Master test. Off. BiDi. Normal. Compass standby gyro altimeter. Compass synced, standby gyro erect, altimeter set. Wings. Swept. Trim. Set 000. Harness locked. Locked. Controls. I'll get it on the runway. All warning and caution lights out. Minor out. Ready to go? Ready.
Ready.
No tower, Gunfighter 1-1, holding short, runway 3 right. Ready for takeoff.
Gunfighter 1-1, Dallas Tower, wind 2106, clear for takeoff, runway 3 right.
Clear for takeoff, 03 right. Gunfighter 1-1.
All right, let's get it going.
Wings at 20 auto, both lights out. Maneuver, spoiler module on, spoiler brake selected. Here comes the wipeout. Left, right, forward, aft, free and correct.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Off the peg, 80 knots, there's 100. Alright, going for 140, let's rotate.
just like that. So much power.
Nose departure, gunfighter 1-1, checking in, North War.
Gunfighter 1-1, Dallas departure, radar identified, climb to 7,000, maintain 350 knots, follow heading 344 with truck stop and resume on navigation.
Gunfighter 1-1, copy all.
7,000. Copy that.
Alright, I'm going to explain the geometry of a proper intercept.
Here we go.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Here goes. The Bandit will be established at 25K on a cap 40 miles west of the fighter cap at Point India. The fighter will cap at 24K at Student Gap. Once we are both established, G1 complete, and fenced in, the Bandit will call Bandit set. Check tapes on, lights on.
Copy.
The fighter will let go fights on, and we will commence tracking toward each other at 300 knots. As the Bandit, I will track due east at 25K and 300 knots without turns, non-maneuvering. This is how the fighter consummates the intercept. At the fights on call, the fighter will call Gunfighter 1-1, commit, Bandit 27040.
Yes, sir.
To make the geometry work, the fighter must take a 45-degree cut, either left or right, to get to 40,000 feet of lateral separation as soon as possible. While taking the offset for LATSEP, the fighter will cross-check the following range and offset gates to assess their actual LATSEP and use either pure pursuit, hot, or cold pursuit to correct.
Understood.
10 degrees at 40 nautical miles, which means at 40 nautical miles, the radar target needs to be 10 degrees off the nose. 15 degrees at 30 nautical miles, again, at 30 nautical miles, the radar target needs to be 15 degrees off the nose. 20 degrees at 20 nautical miles, 30 degrees at 15 nautical miles, 40 degrees at 10 nautical miles, which means again at 10 nautical miles from the target, the radar target needs to be 40 degrees off the nose. At 10 nautical miles, go to STT and put your nose directly on the Bandit, pure pursuit. At 5 nautical miles, the Bandit should be 70 degrees off the nose. At 3 nautical miles, the Bandit should be 90 degrees off the nose.
Got it, sir.
Pull hard to free the target designator in the HUD and roll in behind the Bandit using HUD symbology. You should have a rage inside winder tone at this point. Take the simulated shot and call Fox 2, Bandit 25K, tracking east, kill Bandit, knock it off. The Bandit will echo the copy kill, knock it off.
Copy.
Alright, let's give it a try and see how it goes. If you learn quickly, we'll make the last one a little more aggressive with an angry Bandit for you to shoot.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Bandit ready.
Gunfighter 1 ready.
Bandit set. Check tapes on, fights on.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Gunfighter set. Copy, fights on. Gunfighter 1-1 commit. Bandit 27040.
40 miles. Check 10 degrees off our nose.
Roger.
Let's turn. Let's get up to 24,000 feet.
30 miles, 15 degrees.
There we go. Probably a little bit more than that, but trying to keep it at 300 knots. This is gonna go down in 3, 2, 1.
20 miles, 20 degrees.
And there it is.
Miles, 30 degrees.
30 degrees.
Blackjack, Python flights RTB.
Alright, we're about to turn it on him.
Miles. Put your nose directly on the bandit and go to STT.
Yes, sir.
STT.
5 miles, 70 degrees.
I need to get the speed.
3 miles, 90 degrees. Keep pulling. Let's get time and get the shot.
Fox 2, in the 25,000 tracking east. Kill.
Flash one, bandit. Knock it off. Copy kill. Knock it off.
Average. So, airspeed. Yeah, I know it. Yeah. Alright. That's better. Let's move on to the next one.
Alright, Slick. Nice work mastering the stern conversion. As I mentioned, that's the basic building block of BVR warfare. We use it often to intercept interlopers flying towards the carrier battle group, so you're going to get pretty good at it over time. Now we're going to ramp up the intensity level and do some intercepts with non-cooperative bandits. Once again, you'll set up cap at Student Gap in the east, and I'll set up at a bandit cap at Point India, roughly 40 miles west.
Copy.
These intercepts will be exactly the same until 20 miles, when the bandit will come nose on to the fighter and light you up with our radar. When the fighter is spiked, go into the notch to put the bandit directly on the beam. That's going to break the bandit's radar lock. Once the fighter is naked, that means no longer locked by the bandit radar. Then recommit to the intercept, turning hard toward the last down position of the bandit. Usually that will be about 100 degree of max G turn to get a short range POW lock. From there, the bandit is now hostile, and you can come nose on to shoot. Sound good? It's more tactical and dynamic, and introduces the skill of short-range radar mechanics. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, let's do this.
Yes, sir.
Bandit set, check tapes on, lights on.
Gunfighter 1-1 set. Fights on. Gunfighter 1-1 commit. Bandit 270-40.
Miles, check 10 degrees off our nose.
Golf, several ones with you. 28 miles, your 7 o'clock, 190, Squawking 6105.
Back off 17 has your line clear. We currently have chicks in tow. Nose close for shaker. Clear rejoin currently in left hand turn.
32.
miles, 15 degrees.
Degrees, roughly.
Miles, bandit, nose high.
So hard to see the spot. Well, let's hold our speed, right?
Gunfighter 1-1 spiked, beaming. Put the radar spike on your wingtip, hold it there till it drops. Yes, sir. Naked, pitching back in.
Alright, pull hard to put the bandit's last known position on the nose. Use POW.
Is that him? Thought it was. Oh, there he goes. Ah, shit. I screwed up. Oh shit, wobbling all over the place.
Gunfighter 1-1, lock. Fast 2.
Flash bandit, knock it off.
This is
Stop the kill, knock it off.
average, hey. Pretty fair speed, yeah. Took too long to come on, yeah. Okay, okay. On to our next task. I don't want to try and do below average or unsatisfactory anymore. The whole point is to try and get better, and average is a good start.
Alright, Slick. Nice work mastering the stern conversion and the forward quarter intercepts. You guys are going to do a little ride on the way home. You're going to be solo for the training and the RTB. But before I cut you loose, let's go over some of the rules of low altitude flight.
Yes, sir.
Firstly, the ground always wins. It's got a piece of cake 1.0. We've all lost buddies to CFIT, and I don't want to see you becoming a statistic. So let's cover some basic concepts.
Okay.
You You guys are going to be at 450 knots for base speed. You'll start at 200 feet until you get comfortable, then drop it down to 100. Always set your red out to 10% below the altitude you plan on operating at. So at 100 feet, you'll set 90 on the red out.
Copy.
The mission cross-check time is the amount of time you can do something other than keep yourself out of the dirt at a certain altitude. In other words, it's the amount of time you can devote away from sheer survival to do things like check fuel state, navigation, move switches, check your new board, etc. At 100 feet, your mission cross-check time is 3 seconds when you're straight and level, and 1 second in a turn. That's it. Anything more, and you're digging a ditch really fast.
Got it.
The next concept is the maximum recovery maneuver. This is something you do when you're unsure what's happening, you're in trouble, or Chig yells over the ICS to do it. The max recovery maneuver consists of getting the wings under you as much as possible, pulling max G, and plugging the blowers. It's a survival maneuver for when the shit is about to hit the fan and you need to get away from the dirt fast.
Okay.
Next is the 10% rule, which applies when you are making an altitude correction at low altitude, which is defined as anything below 1,500 feet. So that means a 10-degree descent to get from 1,100 feet AGL to lose the 1,000 feet down to the desired 100 feet. For example, at 400 feet, use a negative 3-degree flight path angle to lose the 300 feet and capture 100 feet AGL.
Understood.
And lastly is the 50% rule, which is similar, but is used when recovering from steep dives to get to the low altitude environment as quickly and safely as possible. You probably figured out that as you have your nose aggressively pointed toward the earth, once you hit 5,000 feet, you'll want 25 degrees nose down. 4,000 feet, you reduce to 20 degrees, 3,000 feet is 15 degrees, etc. Until you get into the environment where the 10% rule takes over.
Roger.
All clear? Anything you need me to repeat? All right, Gunfighter 1-1, you are cleared off to complete lab work and RTB as a solo. Have fun!
Yes, sir. Alright, Nugget, let's have some fun now. Go ahead and fence out, master arm off, ACM guard down, roll SAS back on. Let's set the HUD to air to ground mode. Let's get comfortable flying around at 200 feet. That's where all the fun begins. Set your rad out to 180 and ease your way down. The desert floor is pretty smooth here. Let's keep the speed up to 450. Yes, sir.
Control 3225, just want to see if you have clearance for DOGS 41, if it's going to be the same as for Razor 31, direct Tambo 250.
3225 affirmative, that will be for all receivers coming to you today.
25 copies, thanks.
All right, let's see if we can get a better score on this one.
Established, let's do some turns down low. Start off easy left and then right. The important thing is not to gain and definitely not lose any altitude. Use the HUD to drag your velocity vector across the horizon. Roger.
Do some turns.
If the rad out chirps, ease your angle of bank and put in some app stick. We do not want to find the ground. Got it. Do not overcorrect and balloon too high. We're down here for a reason. We want to stay low. Yes, sir.
Don't balloon too high.
Alright, let's step it up a notch and set the rad out to 90 feet and use the 10% rule to drop down to the tactical altitude of 100 feet. 1 degree nose down and 450 knots will quickly get us down. Roger. Alright, now that we're down here, let's do a few turns. Remember, your mission cross-check time at 100 feet is 3 seconds when you're level and 1 second in a turn. Definitely keep us out of the dirt.
Copy that.
Yes, sir. Watch your nose. Pull up.
And turn the other way.
Blackjack, Bandit 1. We're approaching Student Gap. We're completing the north wall. Ready for RTV. Bandit 1, Blackjack. Copy. Radar contact. Proceed direct on post. Switch approach. Bandit 1, switching.
Let's do another turn and see. We are flying. Oh, solo.
Alright, let's start having some fun. When you're comfortable, let's practice a maximum recovery maneuver. When I tell you go to a steep turn, all command recover. At that point I want you to level the wings, pull hard on the stick, and plug in the blowers. Once we get to 3,000 feet, you can level off. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Alright, here we go. Hard right turn, 450 knots and 100 feet. Recover. Nice work. Now let's use the 50% rule to get back to 100 feet. From here you can use 15 degrees nose down. Copy.
$15 degrees. Get up to speed. Should be correcting soon.
Okay, 2,000 feet, 10 degrees, nose down. 10% rule now, 9 degrees. Nice work, now 4 degrees. Nice job. Let's do that one more time, then we'll do some simulated low pops. All set? Ready. Alright, here we go. Hard right turn, 450 knots and 100 feet. Recover. Shit hot, nice work. Alright, the low pops maneuver we use to deliver ordnance from a low level environment. Usually we drop high drag Mark 82 snake eyes. Why don't we go ahead and start off at 450 knots, 100 feet. Once we get to 3 miles from the target, we'll offset 30 degrees to the right and pull the nose up to 30 degrees. At 2,500 feet, roll inverted and pull hard to get your nose back towards the ground. While you're inverted, power back to mid-range and scan the area ahead of the target. At that point, roll wings level and a 10-degree dive with the target just ahead of your nose. Got it.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, let's get after it. I'll set you up for a CCIP by selecting computer pilot for the gun sight in the back. Just flip the master arm on, center up the bomb fall line over the target, and when the crosshair rises from the bottom onto the target, mash the bomb button. Easy and fun. You ready for a low pop?
100 feet. Let's go a little bit lower. There we go.
Yes, sir. Ready.
Alright, let's get after it. Let's do a couple of low pops to practice lat techniques and we'll get proficient at bombing on the next mission. You ready?
Let's do this.
Ready.
450 knots, 100 feet. Don't worry about a target right now, just practice the mechanics. Copy. Alright, let's begin. Now, offset 30 degrees right. Now, pull 30 degrees nose up. Alright, roll left, get inverted. Pull your nose back down towards the ground. Alright, let's find a spot in front of you and imagine that's your target. Got it. Alright, now that you found your target, roll wings level and establish a 10-degree dive. Alright, let's use your wings to very smoothly center the bomb fall line over the target. Now stay smooth as the crosshairs come up from the bottom. Once they are over the target, mash the bomb release, and then wrap up 4 Gs to get away from the ground.
And let's drop it now.
Nice job. Fun, right?
So fun.
Nice work. Let's do more until we're bingo and then we'll RTB.
Let's just hit RTB.
Yes, sir.
We've done this plenty of times. And
Okay, done.
did we succeed?
Alright, mission complete. Nice job. Let's go ahead and head back to student gap and I'll call blackjack.
Alrighty guys, so for these, I had to do these several times. I'm trying to do average at least, but it is very challenging. A little bit too low, a little bit too high, but you know what? Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like, hit that sub, and I appreciate you putting up with this audio crap. I'll see you next time. Peace. Some of my videos.
Air Boss Baja 35.